Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lynn, and today I am at my friend Rex's house. He has this amazing Meyer lemon tree, and it's here behind me, and it is loaded with lemons. I have a couple of things to tell you, but I first want to show you a couple of things, and I'm going to try to tell you as I show you this. But we have these lemons here that are green right now, but they will be really beautiful and bright and yellow. And you have to be very careful because there's stickers on these trees, and they will hurt you in a major kind of way. So I'm gonna, hold on. Do I have this right? 1 second. There we go. So I'm gonna get one right there, but look, I want you to see these stickers. A lot of people don't know this about lemon trees, but do you see that? Like, they are brutal. I just barely even, look, I barely even had it in there, and it didn't hurt too bad, but you can see that it has like a little dent right there. So you have to be super careful, and I'm going to show you in a minute how to get the top lemons. But anyway, you'll have to wait around to see that. It's pretty fun. Okay, so I did not know this. This is kind of interesting, but these Meyer lemons, they are named Meyer lemons from a guy named Frank Meyer who lived in 1908. He was part of the USDA, went on a scouting expedition to China, came back and said there's these incredible lemons that are in China in little gardens. They weren't like widely known. They weren't in their markets. They were just being kept in the backyards of people's homes. They bruise really easily. That's one of the downfalls, but the fact that they bruise really easily tells you how juicy and delicious the inside is. These are great for zesting when they get really beautiful and yellow. They're great for zesting. I'm going to be picking more in a few minutes, and then I'm just going to put them out on my counter and let them ripen, and they're going to get big and yellow and delicious. They're kind of a cross between a mandarin orange. They don't look like that on the inside, but they're sweet like that. And they have a lower acidity, so they help with digestion and get the pH right, like in your digestive system, and they're not as harsh on your digestive system. They're great for vitamin C, obviously for your immune function, and they are excellent for anti-inflammatory, for your heart regulation. They've got flavonoids in them and antioxidants. They're great for your skin. They produce collagen, so it's an amazing fruit. I want you to see how beautiful this tree is. I want you to look up here and just see how packed this tree is, full of these Meyer lemons. Come all the way around here. Let's get this side and go all the way up. This is a 10-year-old tree, and it's huge, and it's been producing every year. And Rex said all he does is put pine straw around it in the wintertime to make sure that, that it's nice and cozy, but he doesn't do anything to the tree itself. And so I'm like just amazed. Look at this beautiful yellow lemon right here, already ready to come off of the tree. This is so pretty. Look at these I've already gotten here, and look at how big they get. They also get a lot bigger than your normal lemon. And they're great for pies. They're great for lemonade because they're already sweet. So it's just really a fantastic fruit. The other thing I was going to say is they came over, I don't remember if I said this or not, but in 1908, and they got really popular with Alice Waters in her restaurants and in her backyard gardens and all of that. And then, of course, you have Martha Stewart, who uses them all the time, and they became like a household name with her. So I'm having trouble here. Just a second. I don't know these. He gave me these shears, and I'm not able to use them as well as I can my own. There we go. Got it. Okay, so I want to show you real quick how did we get to the top of this tree. So he's got this awesome homemade long handle. You want to do it for us?
I will.
Okay, good. He's going to do it for us. He's going up into the top of the tree. And this is Rex, and he has all kinds of trees around here. He planted an orchard in his yard and is getting so much produce from that. He's got fig trees, pecan trees. He had peach trees at one time, but peaches are finicky around here. And so, you know, anyway, that is a beautiful Meyer lemon. Soon I'm going to be having that special tart that I had in mind that I wanted you to make with Meyer lemons. If you can get your hands on them, I'm telling you. And really what I want to encourage you to do is to grow them. And we are in Alabama, so it is possible in Alabama to grow these. I don't really know how far north you can grow them. If you have a greenhouse, I think you'd be fine. Do you know the answer to that? No. Okay, so we don't know, but these start getting ready to be harvested, especially in November. Right around November in Alabama, you're going to want to probably take them all off before the first frost because you don't want to go past the first frost. Throughout the country, especially in Florida, it might not be until March. It just kind of depends. So anyway, y'all, I hope you learned a little bit about Meyer lemons, and I hope you'll give my recipes a try. Talk to you later.